Let's say that I want to get a sum of the quarter one through quarter four numbers, but only if the number is greater than or equal to 5,000. So I only want to add the numbers together if it's greater than or equal to 5,000. All I have to do is click on the cell where I want the answer. I'm going to do equal SU. The function I'm going to use is sum if. I'm going to double click sum if. So this is similar to the if, but it's not going to bring back yes, no, true, false, or any of that. What it's going to do is analyze the range of cells that I select. I'm going to give it the criteria of being greater than or equal to 5,000. If it's true, if that matches, it's going to add those cells together. So if I wanted, I could type it in or I could click FX. I'm going to click FX so that I can select what is the range of cells that I want to base the criteria on. The criteria is greater than equal 5,000. And the range I want to add together is the same range it's evaluating, the same range that it's evaluating. So when I do this, I don't have to put in a sum range. And by the way, I just clicked back in the range. Notice that it put quotes around the greater than equal 5,000. It sees it as text, which is kind of strange, but it does. It sees it as text. And I can even see the answer to the formula down here. If I click OK, I will get the answer. Basically, it added together B5 and E5. B5 and E5, and I can match up that answer down here on my status bar. So it only looks for the cells that have a number that is greater than 5,000. I can copy this formula down for the other employees, and each one of them will let me know what the sum is if the numbers going across each row is greater than equal 5,000. So a sum automatically will give you the total if it matches a criteria. Another common if is going to be an average if. These are things that I really use on a regular basis. So if I go to J5, I'm going to show you an average if. I'm going to do equal AV. I'm going to double click on average if. It is just like a sum if, where I'm going to use the same criteria, but instead of a sum, I want to get an average of the numbers that are greater than or equal to 5,000. So once again, I'm going to click FX so I don't have to do the commas, I don't have to do the quotes. It's my helper window. And the range I want to do is once again going to be B5 through E5. I'm going to say my criteria is going to be greater than equal 5,000. I don't have to do an average range because the range that I am having it evaluate is the one I want to get the average of. As soon as I click OK, it's going to give me the average of just the cells that have a number in that range that is greater than or equal to 5,000. So I can match that up down on my status bar with that average. Now I can, of course, copy that down for the other employees as well. So great way to be able to analyze data further than what we typically do.